I need to give out shitty poison of you.
Poison. Dr. Nikki, the last time Alan Logic was here, he came on and he was calling you out your name. He called
Yeah, a
you
hoe, a bitch, and a slut.
right, and you ran, or at least
I
that's what
didn't
it.
run,
He
but
also
if he
has.
asks for Stargate to help him out, he's definitely gonna be forever lost.
Well, he doesn't just have her. He also has a woman by the name of AAS who's also reposting his content and what he's saying about you on her channel.
And I
What do
don't
you have
see
to say
any of her
about?
stuff. And I have hot shit pies waiting for her whenever she's ready to eat. Serving them. The hot sign is on right now. I just dropped the load in the toilet and it's ready for her mouth. AS is about, oh, I'm always being attacked and I'm abusive, but yet you rolling with somebody who has a record of abuse. I'm confused. And Alan Logic doesn't even know what ethnicity he is.
Who you calling a coward? Bitch, you always
See,
running.
here we go.
You always
With
running.
somebody
You always paying people to put me
with someone
backstage.
defending somebody else
Why
who
you
I'm not
always
even talking
call
to.
me?
Bye,
What the fuck I'm a
bitch.
coward? So I'm a coward, but you running? Bitch, get the
Whoa!
fuck out this panel. You see
made
what
her
I'm
run.
saying? That bitch said she ain't scared of no motherfucking body, but she can't face me. What the fuck? You the fucking coward, bitch.
Anti-Afro Svengalis, well, you heard exactly what I heard. NPW had stated, not only in this brief clip, but in other parts of the exchange, rattling off who's a coward and see how quickly she ran from that panel. She also complained about people using different avatars. While she has been running around with the white only avatar, a circle, and changing the face because she's afraid. We know who she's afraid of. She's afraid that Remix is going to hop on that panel. We know this, right? But she's up here saying that I'm trying to dodge her, that I'm coward. When did I ever say I would talk to this tacky, vulgar, and disgusting creature who's into scat? I'm not into scat. I am not interested in digging shit out of the toilet, smelling it and eating it and offering to other people. This is what NPW does. She's doing this and she said it on many videos and you just heard her. She is the one that's into scat. I don't deal with scat. Have a nice life, scat queen. I'm sure you'll find many connoisseurs who love to partake in your activities. I'm not one of them. We are not friends. We never were. I never told you I would ever talk to you. I don't do ghetto. I don't do tacky. I don't do vulgar. I don't do disgusting. And I don't do scat. Enjoy your life with your scat connoisseur. She also stated that I'm rocking with people with a record of abuse. I don't know who she's talking about, or a person, she says. Again, another coward move. I'm not engaging in any guessing games. I suggest you find the individual who you say has abuse record and confront that person, but she won't do that. She is a chicken shit. She loves to talk her shit. She lied about me and said I had a criminal record. I'm still waiting for you to post that shit online so I can have another reason to add to the process of suing your ass because you're already in enough trouble. I'm not getting up on any platform to deal with this tacky, vulgar, and disgusting creature because she continues to make these sexually harassing comments. It is sexual harassment. She sexually harasses the men. She sexually harasses the women. She's talking about their penises, small dick energy, FUCK boys. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And the people she's attacking, most of them are not public servants. So it doesn't matter what they're saying to her. What she doesn't get. She's up here criticizing who everybody rocks with, but look who she's rocking with, someone who's never sober. Have you seen this person sober? Have you heard this person sober? No. Every single clip that's sent to me, this person is stoned out of his mind, and she's very proud of the fact that she funnels money to this individual. She's running over to Phony Ton's channel. Why is she running to Phony Ton's channel? Because she's being squeezed out of every other place. Phony Ton, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You said she threatened to kill you. You said she threatened to kill you. Her friend is up here talking all kinds of shit about you, but she's so desperate. She comes over to your channel because she has nowhere else to go. Oh, listen to this. You want to be knocked off your feet? If you don't want to be knocked off your feet, sit down before I tell you what she tried. She is so desperate to come at me. She's so desperate to seek out those who she thinks are going to openly talk shit about me like she does. She went over to KKC's channel and tried to get him to talk shit about me. You know what he did? He muted her ass as soon as she mentioned my name. So you can't even get somebody who I'm on the total house with to openly talk shit about me. She is desperate. She's gone to Phony Ton's channel. Phony Ton, who supposedly the mortal enemy of her friend, the friend Carrie Ann, who talked about her personal business to Phony Ton. And here she is on Phony Ton's channel. Phony Ton again, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're up here kissing the ass of someone who's never sober, and he tried to take your channel down. And there you are up here talking to this person. Oh my God, are you serious? And you're talking to NPW. She said she was going to kill you. And Garfield laughed at her. Her friend Carrie laughed. And here you are kissing their asses. Don't ever say shit about me as far as who I talk to. You have no integrity, NPW. You are a chicken. You're saying I'm rocking with someone with a record of abuse. Chicken shit, say the name. Confront the person. I'm up here telling you, you are abusive out here in the open. Everybody can see and hear you. You pay people to harass others, and that is a criminal offense right here and now in front of the world to see. You're talking about some abuse record. Whose abuse record? What is it? Are you talking about the supposed criminal record that I have? That I would love to see you post. Notice, she didn't say what the crime was. She didn't say the date. She didn't say anything. She does nothing but lie on other people. She's being squeezed out. More and more people see exactly who she is, and they want nothing to do with her. She's running around trying to hop on these panels, and more people are seeing she and Carrie Ann are two peas in the pod, getting isolated and crying and whining about people not respecting them. Look at the conduct that she engages in. They are the ones that started attacking these brothers sexually. They started bringing up penises and dicks up asses and all this. They started that. They started calling people gay. They started talking about little dicks. They started it. Yes, it does matter who starts it. And now she's pulling this gender thing. Let's back up. Carrie Ann was on live streams threatening to bust up Al's kneecaps and make threats of violence to other men. You have NPW, who said she would get on a plane herself and inflict violence. She also stated she has people around the U.S. that she would send to inflict bodily harm. She says that her dad was a killer. So what are you implying, that you're a killer too? They make these statements, they direct them towards men. And then there's another person who recently, this is not too long ago, got on a live stream and said she was going to hit Remix in the head with a brick. So let's make it clear. You do know if you have a brick and you try to hit a man in the head with the brick, that the man can defend himself with violence. You do know that, don't you? And that will not be a crime because you are a female. These females have gone around these YouTube streets initiating threats of violence towards men. They have initiated sexually harassing comments towards men. The comments that Remix is making about you, Nikki, you started with these comments. And you say, well, it doesn't matter. It matters very much. It's called mutual combat in the verbal sense. But we didn't hear Remix threaten any physical violence towards any woman in these YouTube streets. But they think they can threaten violence towards the men and it's okay. It is not okay. You have no control. Listen, these two, I don't know about the other person and I don't care. Nikki and Carrie Ann are public servants and they're threatening violence. Can you believe that, people? Threatening physical violence, and they have the nerve to complain that these very same men don't protect them and don't respect them. You don't respect other people, but they are demanding that people respect them. Talking shit about people who they were rocking with, who they had no problem with, but now they got small dicks and they're wimps and they're cowards and they're whatever they are. They don't have jobs. Again, who are you talking about that has a record of violence? I'm not going to invoke any names. I'm not going to play guessing games. Get your scaredy cat ass up on a platform and confront the person that you said have a record of violence. You are not cute. You are not funny. You are tacky. You're disgusting. You're vulgar. That's why you and Carrie Ann are hanging out together, and you had to get onto Phony Tongue's channel. That You cannot reconcile that. This is supposed to be your friend. You don't have any idea what a friend is. And we prove that with how you disrespected Rev G. You are the one that ran around bringing up crap, running your mouth, and you expect people to respect you. We don't respect you. We're going to turn your ass in, and we're going to make sure we stick with the fact that you are sexually harassing people. And it's not just me. You've made comments towards many people without continuing on, because I want to let you hear this hypocrite try to talk as if she has some values. You have no values. We already heard you. We've seen you. You're tacky, you're low down, you're disgusting, and you're vile. And I can say those things because of the comments you made about me. I'm well within my rights. Whatever you do, people, don't touch that dial after you hear buyer beware.
But first of all, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm doing good. Good. How are you?
How can you be great? Oh, respect it! Okay, that's me
Okay.
trying to bring it up a notch. Amplify the amplitude, respect it! Anyway, I just wanted to offer this keen observation. So, Alan, fuckboy logic, I don't know. I have other adjectives, but I'm going to save it for a later date. Has all this energy to fuss at a woman who doesn't even pay him any attention. But when a dude got that smoke and he can't take it, woo, make it make sense. I might have to give old shitty poison a view.
Poison. Dr. Nikki, the last time Alan Logic was here, he came on and he was calling you out your name. He called
Yeah, a
you
hoe, a bitch, and a slut.
right, and you ran, or at least
I
that's
didn't
what it
run.
appeared.
I didn't run. I said what I had to say to you. I didn't come on your show to talk to that. I'm in
Okay.
control of who I talk to and who I don't. Nobody can make me do anything.
Okay, so now you came on and you addressed him. Are you aware with the type of character he is that he's not going to just sit back and let you just talk about him without saying nothing? I don't know if he's aware of this channel being live now, but he's definitely going to get wind of it based upon how I know how that side is. Are you
Well, no,
prepared for
I'm
that, or are you
aware.
going to run?
I am aware that I'm having a conversation with you out loud about somebody who called me out of my name. So I'm not interested really in fighting with men, but it's funny when men can't fight with other men. It says something about your character when the only people you have smoke for is the opposite sex.
Do you think you're deflecting? Don't you think you're going through a war right now and you have bigger battles to battle other than Alan Logic? There's a serious,
No, I'm
serious
not
war.
deflecting, and I'm not at war with anybody. I'm at peace with myself and everything around me.
He
But
also
if he's
has,
asking for Stargate to help him out, he's definitely gonna be forever lost.
well, he doesn't just have her. He also has a woman by the name of AAS who's also reposting his content and what he's saying about you on her channel.
And I
What do
don't
you have
see
to say
any of her
about
stuff. And I have hot shit pies waiting for her whenever she's ready to eat.
hot shit pies? What's that
Yeah,
mean? Oh,
she
you
knows what
box
it
too?
means.
Wait, whoa, whoa. Hot shit pies?
Yeah, serving them. The hot sign is on right now. I just dropped the load in the toilet and it's ready for her mouth.
Ooh.
Ooh, straight like that.
You don't think she's a sweet woman? What do you think about all her opinions about you? She calls you
I don't think
vulgar.
anything. I don't think anything of her opinions. They don't matter. Again, a coward. I have no respect for, and she's a coward.
What do you have to say about these other? Because it seems like there's a new group of women, along with men, that's just not really agreeing with, or not where they once was when it comes to you and just people that befriend you. What do you have to say about those detractors and just
I have
why they
nothing to
come at
say
you?
about them.
Do you feel that they're right and just with, even for example, Alan Logic for calling you out your name, or you're just having fun? What's your take on all this, or it's just all over the place?
My take is what I take home whenever I get paid, because not $1 has lessened because they don't care for me. Again, AAS is about, oh, I'm always being attacked and I'm abusive, but yet you rolling with somebody who has a record of abuse. I'm confused. And Alan Logic doesn't even know what ethnicity he is. So again, I don't have time to figure out people who walk around in a constant crisis of identity. I know who I am, and I'm cool with who I am, and none of y'all can define me. I define myself.
Who
That
you
means
calling a
he's still not
coward?
done.
Who you calling a coward? Bitch, you always
See,
right.
here we go.
You always
With
running.
somebody
You always paying people to put me
with someone
backstage.
defending somebody else
Why
who
you
I'm not
always
even talking
call
to.
me?
Bye,
What the fuck I'm a
bitch.
coward? So I'm a coward, but you running? Bitch,
Whoa.
get the fuck off this panel. You see
made
what
her
I'm
run.
saying? That bitch said she ain't scared of no motherfucking body, but she can't face me. What the fuck? You the fucking coward, bitch. Get your ass back up here and get this shit pie in your face, smushed all up in your goddamn teeth. That gap, I'm gonna bridge the gap between them motherfucking teeth with your fucking shit pie. Get your bitch ass back up here, bitch. Don't you ever come over here calling somebody a fucking coward when you run. Don't you ever come up here and talk about somebody doggone schooling when your fucking ass got fired from a doggone school and you had to move 1,800 hours away from your fucking husband and you can't even live in the same house with your motherfucking husband. Who the fuck are you to talk about any fucking body? Guess what, motherfucker? I wouldn't want a fucked up marriage like that bitch has. What good is a fucking marriage if you can't even live with your fucking husband? I would not want a fucked up marriage. She has no fucking business talking about anybody's business when she gotta go back to her fucking house, lonely as shit, in her broken ass home. Who you calling a coward, bitch? Who you calling a coward, bitch?
I'm not talking to Star. I'm talking to full time.
You
My paycheck says it does.
Dick up your butt.
My paycheck says it does. What does your check say?
Dick up in your
What
pussy.
is
Paycheck don't,
because you go
your
everywhere.
paycheck don't fulfill you. Do
You
it.
go
Your
everywhere.
paycheck don't fulfill you. Do
You
it.
go
Your
I
paycheck
so
does
you can
not
have my
fulfill
floppy
you. Do
ass
it.
seconds, bitch.
Your paycheck does not
Yeah.
fulfill you and does not make you a better human being.
Yeah.
Paycheck over here all you want to and talk about it. That
And slap the
doesn't
fuck
even
out
make
of
you
you
a better
and give you a
that doesn't
concussion.
even
That's
make
how
you a
heavy
better
it is.
person.
That's how heavy it is. I can
I
slap
tell
the
you
fuck
what,
out of you
you
with it and
gonna
give
take
you a
another Napa
concussion.
remix.
Bring
You
that
gonna take another
damn
Napa
neck,
remix.
Get a
You gonna
new
take another
version.
Napa remix. You gonna take another nap?
Nap with whomever I would like to.
Well,
Are
I
you
guess
jealous?
what?
You want
I
to
tell
take a
you
nap
what,
with me?
yeah, why don't you put
I
your
don't do
husband
pussy.
on
I
both your
don't
phones,
do
on your
pussy.
burner phone and the account that he pays
don't
for?
do
And
pussy. I
let's
don't have a
see,
burner phone.
and let's see
I
what
don't
he
have a
says.
burner phone.
Oh yeah, right. So how
Listen,
come you
Tamara,
calling
I don't
remix
have
from
a
two?
burner phone,
Why are you
bitch.
calling remix from two different
Tamara,
phones?
I don't have a burner phone,
Why are you
bitch.
calling remix
I
from
don't
two
have a
different
burner
phones?
phone. You
Why
can't
are you
afford two
calling
phones?
remix from two different
Are
phones?
you upset that you can't afford two
Why you're
phones?
not con-
Are
why
you
you're
upset?
not talking to me?
Are
Remix?
you
What is
upset?
up with all this
Are
energy?
you
Why are you
upset?
so moody?
Are
How
you
can we keep
upset?
in touch with
Are
you?
you
I appreciate you coming
upset?
in this sector,
Are
embarrassing
you
the fuck out
upset?
of yourself.
Are
I
you
love the fact that you
upset?
embarrassing the fuck out of yourself.
Are you
I am
upset?
so happy that
Are
you
you
are
upset?
embarrassing the fuck out of
Are
yourself.
you upset?
You a mediocre
Miss
bitch. You a
Uneven
butt ass
bitch.
bitch.
Go some
You
damn
can't
where.
even
Go
use your
on
education
somewhere.
to
Somewhere.
mesmerize motherfuckers. You gotta
Go
open
on
your pussy
somewhere.
and your throat up
Go
to
on
get people
somewhere.
fucking attention. Like I said,
RS.
you have to sit
Go
up here
get
and
an
cupcake
MRS.
with somebody that
Go
did
get
not
an
even
MRS.
want your fucking
Go
ass.
get
You got coming to rescue you. Oh, you is a funny bitch.